guys? Welcome to Pure Coys TV. What a day for Tottenham Hotspur. What a day for Xavi Simons finally arriving at N17. Guys, before we get into it, please do me the honour of liking the stream, subscribing to the channel, all that stuff. It really would be much appreciated. Let's get into the game. Spurs 2, Brentford 0. A massive game for Tottenham, a massive game for Thomas Frank. He was under so much pressure, and defeat today really would or could have hammered an extra nail into his coffin. But as it is, he seems to be safe for now. That point at St James's Park in midweek, followed up with a really good, solid performance today at White Hart Lane against Brentford, means that the knives, where they haven't been put away, they've just been put down for hopefully a couple of days. Let's hope we can build on this, guys. It was a really impressive performance today. Say what you want about Brentford. They weren't at their best, but Spurs did what they had to do. They turned up. They flew out of the blocks. They were quick into the tackle. They were making chances. It was a lot better performance. Guys, let's look at the team news, because when the team news come in, I must admit, I was a bit concerned. The team read as follows. It's Vicario in goal. Of course, Romero and Van der Ven as your two centre-backs, with Porro and Jed Spence coming in for an injured doggy, by the sounds of it. He wasn't in the squad at all. A midfield of Bentancur and Gray, with that man, Xavi Simons, coming in at number 10 as your playmaker. And then the front three of Kudus. It was Richarlison on the left. Well, we thought it was Richarlison on the left and Mawani up top. As it actually happened, Mawani played off the left and Richarlison played up top. Now, I must admit, when I first saw that side, I wasn't overly impressed with the midfield. I thought Bentancur and Gray. I'm not sure. I really wanted to see how Polinia and Bergvall would do with Simons in front of them. But as it happened, I thought Gray had a really decent game. I thought he worked hard. Didn't really give the ball away too many times. He looked good in midfield today. You've got to give credit where credit's due. And I thought Archie Gray had a good game. But Spurs, like I say, come out of the blocks pretty fast and created a few half chances. Mickey van der Ven, unlucky with a header. Kind of mistimed it, hit his shoulder, went over the bar. But apart from that, not really too much happening. And then the moment of magic. Porro with a delightful ball over to Xavi Simons. A fantastic run from Simons. Took it in his stride, looked up and laid it across to Richarlison, who, let's be fair, couldn't miss. He finished it. Right place, right time. Fair play to Richarlison, and Spurs were a goal up. From then, we never really looked like giving it up, did we? I think Spurs were first to most things. You know, if we didn't win the first ball, we won the second. I thought it was a really good commanding performance from the whole team. Then Xavi Simons put Spurs 2 up with a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful goal. Losing the ball in the centre midfield to start with. But that tenacity that Simons had, we saw all game. Getting tackles in, not giving up on balls. He won the ball back. He ran half the length of the pitch, holding off a few challenges before coolly slotting under Kelleher to make it 2-0 to Spurs. What a moment, I must admit. What a great moment for him. What a great moment for the fans. A huge sigh of relief for everyone. And hopefully this is the start of things to come now for Xavi Simons. Really pleased for him. He had a really good first half, of course, setting up Richarlison's goal and then taking the second himself. One bad moment in the first half would be Romero is a concern for me. Our captain, our leader, he was a hero in midweek against Newcastle. Very nearly turned to villain with a stupid, needless tackle that got him a yellow card. On another day, it could have been different. I don't think it was a red, but it was on the verge. For me, it was on the verge. It was an amber, because he did come flying in from behind with that scissor motion. A lucky boy, and he's got to cut that out of his game. He is our captain. We need him on the pitch. Wouldn't it be typically Spurs to really put in a good performance and then your captain, your leader, lets you down? So we got lucky there, went in at 2-0. Come out second half. Let's be honest, the second half wasn't as good. We did create a few good chances, though. Could have scored 3 or 4. Brentford had a few half chances himself, but nothing really Brentford lacklustre up front, chucked a lot of balls into the box, which Spurs dealt with. Eagle was a bit of a menace, had a couple of half chances, one in the first half, a snapshot which Vicario saved, one very late in the second half, which his shot was wayward and hit the side netting. But Spurs pretty much deserving their victory, and really nice to see Xavi Simons play a full game, get the man the match. So pleased for him. And hopefully, like I said, this is the start of things to come for Xavi Simons. And hopefully, I really hope a turning point for Spurs and their home form, which has been wretched this season. But that win, so vital. And hopefully, Tottenham now can build on this going forward. I'm not giving up on Frank. I hope you guys don't either. I'm not giving up on this Tottenham team. I think there's something there. Listen, I've been saying it all season. I don't think a lot of the players are good enough. But I do think the players are good enough to win these home games. And we've done it today. A good, solid performance. We need to keep these performances going. We've got to stop being so inconsistent. And Frank set us up right, set us up to attack. He did that today. Let's hope that continues. Guys, I will leave it there. Please drop a comment in, like, share, subscribe, all of that good stuff. And as always, stay positive, stay poised, and stay Pure Coys.